welcome. Hey everyone, it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you decided to stop by and hang out. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, go ahead and click the subscribe button, join the Lash fam. I promise you will not regret it. How are you guys doing today? Seriously, I want to know. Leave it down below. I'm just feeling a little sluggish today, so I have my second cup of decaf coffee here. Living life on the edge. But it's in my Jack Russell mug, so that's all I really need. Today we are going to switch it up a little bit. I'm very excited for this video. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are new here, I love Trader Joe's. Like, Trader Joe's has my heart. It does a little pitter patter every time I walk in that store. One of my cousins works at Trader Joe's and she has just such good things to say about it. So I love Trader Joe's. The one thing I don't love about Trader Joe's is Trader Joe's. Why aren't you in my local area here? I mean, come on. There is a market here. We would love for it to be nearby. I don't have a Trader Joe's near me, so when I go, I do a big haul, mainly of dry goods, because it's just far enough that with the cooler I could do frozen stuff, but then I just get a little nervous that maybe it wasn't kept as cold as it should be. That's probably the worrier in me. But I bought a bunch of stuff. I did some major stocking up. So if you want to see what I got, then just keep watching. I brought all these bags down here with every intention to not dive into any Trader Joe's stuff before I talk to you guys, but I couldn't resist. Okay, so before we get started, I have to tell you about the things we already broke open. So the things we already dove into is their decaf coffee. If you don't know, I had a daughter 4 months ago. Oh my goodness, where has the time gone? And I had some pretty severe blood pressure issues after I had her. I ended up having preeclampsia with her and postpartum preeclampsia. I have made some real lifestyle changes to help get my blood pressure in check. I watched my sodium and I don't drink caffeine, which is sad because I love caffeine. But I cannot give up my daily coffee. I cannot. I'm a water drinker. I drink a little bit of juice here and there, but like coffee was my go-to. That's my pleasure. I don't drink alcohol. I love coffee. So I could not give up coffee, so I have switched to decaf. Honestly, it hits the spot. So I did dive into the Trader Joe's decaf coffee. We also dove into the Trader Joe's pretzels filled with peanut butter. Oh no, I told myself I can never buy those again. I couldn't stop eating them. I was eating them like popcorn. You guys, not kidding, like couldn't stop. So freaking good. And yay Trader Joe's, thank you. My trying to be low sodium heart is so thankful for you because I couldn't believe they even had the pretzels filled with peanut butter with no salt on the outside. I have been avoiding those even though I love pretzels filled with peanut butter because usually it has all that salt on the outside and I know I can't stop when I eat them. Maybe I do love you Trader Joe's, but maybe I'm not happy with you at the same time that you offered that because then I bought them and then I ate way too many of them. So we did finish those. Also dove into their chocolate hummus. So good. So good. Another lifestyle change is I breastfeed and formula feed, so they think my daughter could have a cow's milk protein problem. We're not 100% sure, but it kind of, with some of her tummy problems, it was kind of seeming like it, so her doctor, just said, you know, stop dairy. So I have stopped dairy. I really miss cheese. So I have stopped all dairy, and so I have to like hunt for chocolate things that are non-dairy. I did not realize milk was in like most chocolate products. So I was so excited when I found their chocolate hummus. It's so good. I ate it with strawberries, amazing. And then I even put peanut butter on toast and then put a little bit of chocolate hummus on top. It was wonderful. It was like a special treat. So we already used that up. And then the other item I dove into was I found an almond milk based chocolate bar at Trader Joe's. So that did not last long either. Those are the things we dove into already that I can't show you guys. So let's get to the rest of this stuff. Maybe it's easier, I don't know, maybe it's easier if I keep it on here. I'm gonna try to keep this cohesive, like kind of group items together. We'll see. So, sweet treat items that I bought, besides the chocolate hummus and pretzels. Picked up some dates. I love dates. They really do kind of hit that craving when you want something sweet or you're craving candy, because they really do have like a caramel type of flavor, and they're really good for you. So I did pick up a package of these, and they're organic and pitted, which I appreciate. Something that I usually try not to buy is 1, Oreos, which they don't sell at Trader Joe's, 2, JoJo's, because these are delicious just like Oreos. If you are also doing non-dairy, Oreos are non-dairy. I can't buy them because I eat too many. But I would also like to throw this out there too. Whoever makes Oreos, is that Nabisco? Not quite sure. Anyways, why do you use artificial flavors in your cookies? You are like the #1 cookie maker in the world and you have to use artificial flavors? I don't understand, Oreos. I don't understand. So, we did pick up JoJo's, which, no, they're not good for you because it's still a cookie, but I feel like it's better for you than Oreos. And these are non-dairy. Because I've been learning so much when it comes to the non-dairy world. Just because it says may contain, all that means is you need to read the ingredients and look for milk, milk protein, whey, butter, things dairy, you know? But hey, JoJo's, it's where it's at. The other thing that I was really excited to see, because it is summer and it is campfire season for us. We go spend a lot of time at my husband's family cabin and we end a lot of nights doing bonfires. And who doesn't love roasted marshmallows? But let me tell you, s'mores, just not the same without the chocolate. Anyways, that's all. Back to the non-dairy thing. Do these have dairy? I didn't even check. Oh no, they don't have. They have marshmallows at Trader Joe's. I had no idea, but it bothers me when things have artificial flavors in them. I just don't understand, like if we're ingesting it, why is it artificial? So I was really excited to see they have marshmallows, and I can bring these when we make s'mores, and I can buy these when Michonne starts getting bigger and we want to do things like Rice Krispie treats and whatnot, and have better marshmallows. They're not healthy, but they're better. Also, really important for your health, fiber. So I got me some high fiber cereal. I like to get the plain cereals that are like this, and then I add my own raisins in there, and they're really good. Something that just sounded good that I haven't made in forever is cornbread. I love making this, especially if we're doing any like potluck stuff this summer. It's so easy to make a cornbread casserole. It's just like one of those easy things you can throw together and most people will enjoy. I've never had theirs, but I have a feeling since it's from Trader Joe's, it's gonna be really good. And then I picked up some cans of coconut cream because I have some ideas I want to try this summer. One thing I really want to make is non-dairy avocado ice cream. I've been absolutely obsessed with avocados, and I saw a recipe for avocado ice cream, and I even found a vegan version. So I'm like, I'm gonna try it, and I've heard really good things about the Trader Joe's brand of coconut cream, so I picked up 3 cans, so we should be set for a little while. But if it's good, I have a feeling I'm gonna need to get more of this because I'm obsessed with avocados. This was something my hubby picked up. This is the rosemary, I have no idea how to say this, Suffalglutti. Thin and crunchy Italian rosemary crackers. My husband is Italian, so of course that caught his eye. I also picked up some unsweetened flake coconut because I just thought, well, maybe I'll want to make some dessert this summer, throw something together and throw this in there because I love the flavor of coconut and I love that this is unsweetened. So a big portion of what I got is, like I said, dry goods. So I feel like Trader Joe's has such good prices on their dried goods, things that would cost so much more other places. So that's what I really went crazy with. So we did get some banana chips, which my dad actually makes these from scratch, and his are amazing. But these just sounded good when I was there that day. They are good. I feel like that is something, when you have that sweet tooth, if you want something healthier, that's something you can kind of munch on and curb that craving. Don't get me wrong, not perfect. Been eating way too much non-dairy ice cream. Way too much. And then we got unsweetened and unsulfured California persimmons. We've never had these, we just thought it sounded interesting, so we picked it up. We also got some dried mangoes. We absolutely love mango, and I love that these are unsulfured because I really don't know if it's bad for you, but I've just noticed when I'm buying dried fruit other places that I see it in a lot. So I have a feeling that if Trader Joe's is specifying they don't put it in there, that means it's not great for us. Now here's where I went really crazy. So I went absolutely nutso with the nuts, because one thing I'm realizing is now that I'm not eating dairy, I feel like I'm not getting a ton of protein. And then the other fun part is from having the preeclampsia with my daughter, so some of my kidney levels were not where they should be, and one is still struggling to come back to normal, which is my uric acid. And if you don't know, uric acid, if it gets too high, it can cause like a severe painful form of arthritis called gout, and I don't want that. I think it can also cause kidney stones. I don't want that either. Like, my numbers aren't alarmingly high, but I can't eat a ton of meat. I can't eat dairy, which is protein, and I can't eat a lot of meat, also protein. So I find myself craving protein. Maybe that's why I've been loving peanut butter so much lately. But anyways, that's a long way to get to the fact that I bought a ton of nuts because I've been craving more protein, but I can't go crazy with eating a bunch of meat. So I bought a bunch of nuts. And they have the best prices at Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's, again, thank you for having so many unsalted options for us who are watching our sodium intake. Unsalted, dry, toasted, sliced almonds. I thought this would be amazing if I want to bake something. I thought it would be amazing in my cereal, in my oatmeal, on top of yogurt. There are so many good ways to use this. And if I want to make brownies, yum, that'd be so good in there. And I also got slivered almonds for the same reason. I bought 2 bags of nuts that say raw. I don't know what that means. I guess I always just, or maybe this is the only bag. Hold up. I think this is the only bag. So I accidentally bought raw pecan pieces. What's the difference between raw and roasted? Does it change the flavor? Should I like pop these in the oven to roast them? Do you guys know? I love pecans when I'm baking, but I also sometimes just like them as a snack or to throw them in something. But maybe I need to like toast these in the oven because they say raw. I'm not sure on that. Then I got a giant bag of organic, dry, roasted, unsalted cashews. These are my husband's absolute favorite, so of course we had to get these. I was really excited to see these dry, roasted, and unsalted Oregon hazelnuts. I don't know why I got so excited, but I have memories of my grandma always had a container of mixed nuts at her house, and like everybody munched on them, like everybody. And we'd all pick out the ones we like. And these always felt like a special treat in there, and so do the next one that I got. Brazil nuts. These are always like, ooh, oh, there's one when we were at Grandma's house. I don't know why. I do enjoy them, but they felt extra special, so of course I had to grab a bag. And then both my husband and I absolutely love pistachios. I almost got the unshelled because they are so much easier. But at the same time, there's something if you want like a mindless kind of snack when you're watching a movie at home, like how you can just eat popcorn like crazy. I feel like these are kind of that. You can sit there and crack them and eat, and it kind of slows you down, and you're not just eating a whole bunch of them because nuts are really good for you, but they are high in calories. So I thought, no, I'm gonna do the shell on. That'll keep us in check, hopefully. And I love that these are all in resealable bags, but I actually think I'm going to get like a big gallon-sized bag, and I'm gonna just mix, not all of them, but like some from each one into a bag and make my own unsalted nut mix, because when you buy the canisters of mixed nuts, they're really expensive. And then of course I had to get some skincare when I was there. I mean, I didn't have to, but I did. I was out of makeup remover wipes in our travel bag, so I saw these and I was like, oh, I need to pick up some of those. I'm glad I remembered, because it's nothing easier than those when you're on vacation. You just want to take your makeup off real fast when you get home late from having your adventures from the day. And then I noticed Trader Joe's seemed to have gotten a lot more options. I dropped something. It really seemed like Trader Joe's is really kind of advanced their skincare options. I noticed there were some things that seemed more kind of with the times and just more options in general. One thing I picked up that I always have on hand and we are out of is tea tree oil. If I have a cut, a scrape, a pimple, tea tree oil, I swear by it. It's amazing. I so recommend. And then the other things I picked up, this caught my eye. I'm such a sucker for packaging. This is so cute. It is a watermelon facial mist refresh and hydrate. So I was like, this screams summer. Look at the cute color. I'm getting it. And then they also had a watermelon overnight face mask, which I was really curious about because I love an overnight mask. It just seems like such a good way to soak in moisture and such an easy way to take care of your skin at night. I also did need another just moisturizer to have on hand when I run out of the one I'm using now. So I picked up their gel moisturizer. And then I also picked up this Marula facial oil. I was really impressed that it came in a glass bottle and it says cold press. So I was like, when I get done with my rose hip oil, I'm gonna give this a go. But you guys, that is everything I picked up. I know I went a little crazy with some of these items, but hey, I was stocking up and for the most part, it's pretty healthy, right? I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my Trader Joe's haul. I always love sharing these random little shopping trips with you guys. If you have any favorite Trader Joe's products or any favorite recipes, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And as always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.